Welcome to our next vlog where we're going to be talking about a program called Classcraft, and I'm using a program called Screencastify. Um, so, anyway, why are we using Classcraft? Well, the answer to that is I've got some teachers, four right now, and maybe some more, that are their next focus challenge is to see what they can do to affect positively student behavior. How do we encourage the academic discipline that we're looking for? We do have a discipline program at our schools called Make Your Day. It does a reasonably good job of keeping students from interfering with the learning of other students, but it doesn't always work as a positive behavior. In other words, if they don't do their work, they're not affecting anybody else, but they're also not positively engaged in the classroom. So this is more of a way to try to engage them and try to work on behaviors that will help them to learn and grow. So talking about Classcraft, we have students right over here. They can set up characters. For example, they can be male, they can be female, they can look a little different. They can also be some different classes. They can be we'll make this guy a male. He looks like that. They can look like they can be a warrior, they can be a healer, they can be a mage, and all have different powers. And we'll talk more about that later. Um, Also, so we've got this gentleman here. He's looks like he's going to be a warrior. Here, and what they're going to do is work in a team. So he is actually in a team over here, team two, team one. And there's going to be some mages, some warriors, some healers, because they all have different powers and they can work together as a team. So one of the advantages I like about Classcraft specifically is it's a really good way to get students to collaborate and work together. Um, they can help each other out. It also affects behaviors that, as I said, aren't necessarily a discipline issue, but maybe they're tardy to class. Uh, that can be affect their hip health points. So they'll lose health points, but maybe somebody else on their team can help them with that. So there are sentences, in other words, some consequences, both positive and negative, for behaviors. If you do what's expected, for example, turning in your assignment, you may get positive experience points, and that's a good thing because then you can use that for maybe a special privilege, like maybe you get to eat in class or listen to music or maybe sit for that day next to somebody that you want to sit next to. And these are actually pretty powerful things for students. Important thing is you get to decide on that. So Classcraft, I think it has potential, and I'll be honest, it's something I think is kind of interesting, kind of nerdy. However, on the classes I've used it so far, it has had a positive effect on both girls and boys. It in For a lot of students who really aren't into this kind of gaming, so it's a way to gamify the classroom. Healers can restore some of the functions. Then we have mages. They can also protect in certain ways, although the warriors can protect them from other things. So it makes they can customize what they want their team to look like. And as they gain more XP, they get more privileges. And you know what? I'm pretty good with that because if they're doing what they need to do, then I'm fine with giving them some additional privileges. So I think it's a way to positively motivate students, make them interested, and kind of make the teacher the facilitator instead of the disciplinarian. So I'm very excited about trying this out. As I said, I've got four teachers using it. Only one's used it for about 3 weeks, so I don't really know how it's going to end up, but it's a different way to use technology. Instead of just using it to improve academics, although I do hope this does improve academics, this also could improve student motivation, student discipline, student collaboration. So it is a class craft, and we hope that it will have a positive impact. Thank you.